Today is very auspicious day, appearance day of Supreme Lord in the form of Varaha, Bhagavan. Our Gurudev wrote in Dashavatar, just now we were singing Dashavatar Stotram by Jayadev Goswami. Gurudev told, like in this world, some child, when he will study, then he will get different titles, these so many titles. So father or parents, they will be very proud. They will introduce him to others. He's my son, he is this, author of this, he got this qualification, all these things. They will tell many things. Like that, Jayadev Goswami, he is a devotee of Madhuras, of Krishna, Vrindavan Krishna. But he's singing the glories of Krishna in different avatars also. Extra titles like Keshavadrita Meena Sharira. My Keshava means Krishna. He took the form of Meena, fish. Kurma Sharira, he took the form of tortoise. Then he took the form of Varaha. Today we are observing. So all this is same Bhagavan, Krishna, but taking different forms for the sake of different pastimes. But God is only one. There are not many gods. Supreme Lord is one. He is absolute, Purna, infinite. Nothing can be outside of infinite. If something is outside of infinite, or if there is some second, then infinite will not be infinite and complete. So he is one, but he has many, not many, unlimited different pastimes. And also one of his pastime, one of his unlimited pastime is also the Shrishti Lila, to create material universes. And there is not only one material universe. There are innumerable material universes. In each of them, there is one Brahma who is presiding over that universe. Our Brahma, four-headed Brahma, he once came to Dwaraka to take darshan of Krishna, and on the gate they asked, "Who are you?" He said, "I came to see Krishna. I am Brahma. I came to see Krishna." You tell him. Then guard came to Krishna and he said, "Brahma came to see you, visit you." Then Krishna said, "Which Brahma?" Intentionally he asked in this way. Then the guard came back. Krishna asked, "Which Brahma are you?" Then Brahma was surprised. "What do you mean, which Brahma? I am the only Brahma. You tell to Krishna, I am four-headed Brahma, father of four Kumaras, that Brahma." Then Krishna said, "Okay, you let him in," and Brahma took darshan of Krishna, and then Krishna showed, after Brahma bowed down to Krishna, then another Brahma came also to bow down to Krishna, who was 8-headed. Then another Brahma came, he was 16-headed, then 32-headed, 48 and 100-head, 1,000-head, all different Brahmas, they were coming. They all bowed down to Krishna. Then this Brahma was astonished. "Oh, I did not know. I was thinking I am the only Brahma. And they are bigger Brahmas than me." Then Krishna told, because according to the size of the universe, so many heads he needs to govern. So then that Brahma was humble, and then understood. So there are innumerable universes, material universes also. And that is why it is stated in Shastra that appearance of Supreme Lord, one is his Nitya Lila, always going on, but appearance in this world also is eternal. How is that so? Because there are so many universes. In one universe, it is happening that Supreme Lord is appearing in that universe to do his lila. And in another sense, the appearance pastime of Supreme Lord is also eternal, because he will appear in a purified heart of a pure devotee. In 4th canto, we heard from Shiva, just now we heard recently, that Vishuddham Satam Vishuddham Vasudeva Shabditam. That Vasudev, that pure consciousness means pure Sattva, Vishuddha Sattva. So father of Krishna, Vasudev, only in his heart Krishna can appear, because that is pure consciousness. Krishna is not material, so if there is any other desires, then Krishna will not appear there. He only appears in pure heart, in Vishuddha Sattva, not Raja, Tama, Guna, Satya, Guna. Vishuddha Sattva, only in that purified heart Krishna will appear. So some devotee, fortunately he will get a revelation of that pastime in his heart. That is why, in that sense, also Krishna's appearance is eternal, and he has innumerable forms. Though he is one person, but innumerable forms. Like moon, moon is one, but is full moon, half moon, that moon, all moons, but different, how much they express that rasa, but same moon. Or king in court and king in harem, they are same person, but doing different lila. But difference is king can be only at one time in one place. But Krishna, he can do many pastimes in many places by expansion of his form. Like in Dwaraka, Narad was astonished to see that he knew before that yogis, they can expand their bodies, but they can expand maximum into 8 forms, and also if one will lift hand, another will also lift hand. But Krishna expanded into 16,108 forms, and in each palace with each wife, queen, he did different pastime. He saw it and he was astonished. And also in Ras Lila, you know, so Krishna expanded. But original one is only with Radharani. So in this way, the appearance is, and always the cause of appearance is devotion of devotee. Then so many other things also happen as side effect, but main cause is devotion of his devotee. So today I am reading from here. Varaha avatar is the 3rd among the 10 avatars. When Brahmaji was ordered to carry out the creation, he began to think about the details involved in the task. At that moment, a male named Swayambhuva Manu and a female named Shatarupa manifested from his body. Abiding by the desire of Brahma, Swayambhuva Manu accepted Shatarupa as his wife in order to carry out the process of creation. So this order came from above. Then it is okay. Seeing the earth submerged in the waters of annihilation and desiring to seek a dwelling place for the living beings, Manu approached his father, Lord Brahma, and prayed to him to rescue the earth, because earth was in the water. Then where living entities, if I will make, then where they will stay? So he prayed to Brahma. When Brahmaji saw the earth submerged in the water, he thought for a long time about how it could be rescued. He had earlier established the earth in its normal state after removing all the water, but could not understand why the earth again sunk into the water abyss, vrtins in Slovenian language. He had been appointed to do the work of creation, but the earth had become inundated in a deluge and had sunk into the depths of the ocean to Rasatala. Here it is written in brackets, the lowest of the 7 underworlds. The one, it is not in Gurudev's book, original book, this is translation. The one who put this in bracket, it is not correct. Rasatala is not the lowest. Patala is the lowest of the 7 underworlds. So the word was in Rasatala, not in Patala. Rasatala is lower than earth, but not lowest. So I send them, those who are editors, that it should be corrected. Because our Gurudev told already that when you publish books, Gauriya Mat, there should not be any mistakes. And if there are any mistakes, you have to correct it. It can happen, but we have to correct it. So here written, the lowest of the 7 worlds is not correct. The Rasatala is correct. Gurudev wrote in original Bengali, I saw Rasatala, but nothing in brackets. So one who did the English edition, he added this, but that is not correct. How was the act of creation to be accomplished? How was the earth to be rescued? He was thinking. Because creation must go on, but where living entities they will stay. Lord Brahma could not think of a solution even after much thought and effort. And as you know, Brahma is first created being and he is the most intelligent of all. Biggest intelligence Brahma has. He tried to find solution but could not. Even he tried to understand Krishna but could not. Only when he took shelter of Krishna, then he understood by Krishna's grace. That is why Brahma in those prayers said many times, it is not possible to know you by intelligence. You are beyond that. So if Brahma, he has such long life, such intelligence, such power, everything, he cannot understand Krishna or he cannot come to this solution, then how can we? That is why our Gurudev told, don't take decision by your own intelligence in trying to solve the problems, because intelligence of a human being is limited. You will create more problems by trying to solve. You have to take absolute shelter of Supreme Lord and his solution you have to follow. Otherwise you will create more problems. Our Gurudev also played the pastime. He wanted to leave the mat because something was happening. Then Parangurudev told him, no, don't go by your intelligence. You pray to Supreme Lord, he will show you the right path. Then Gurudev said, I tried to surrender to Gaur Nityananda because they are most merciful. Then that light of transcendental knowledge descended in me and I could see what is the actually real picture of this and how I should adjust. I saw. Then everything was. Then Gurudev told, if I would go by my intelligence, I would commit great mistake. So Brahma here, what to speak of us? Brahma could not find solution by his intelligence. Much thought and effort also. Also, you know, he could not understand who am I, from where I came, what is my purpose, nothing, by his own effort. Only when he surrendered, then he got that mantra and he chanted and he got revelation. So at last, after exhausting himself, at last he took shelter of the Supreme Lord Vishnu. That is the only solution. We have our prarabdha karma. We are suffering because of reaction of our previous actions. And we try to solve the problem. But it is not possible. Never. By one karma we will increase more. That is why Prabuddha Muni also said in Bhagavatam that people, they work for happiness, but they get just the opposite. Then they think, okay, yes, because we have to be two. Then they get married. Now two will try for happiness, but again, the happiness is not there. Only burden increase, and suffering is not gone. Yes, because we are only two. We need more children. We need. Then all together we will try for happiness. Then more and more trouble coming. In Bhagavatam, then Prabhupada Muni said, you see, this is the result of trying to get happiness by your own idea. So one who understands that this will not work, he should surrender to bona fide Guru and ask what is the real path. Bhagavan is original Guru, or his representative Diksha Guru, Shiksha Guru. They can show us the right path. When we surrender to Bhagavan, then he will send us his own person who will show us the right path. Like Narad Goswami is sent to Dhruva, to Prahlad, all this. So here, Brahma, at last, he took shelter of Supreme Lord Vishnu. While Brahmaji was still deep in thought, there is no delay. A small boar the size of a thumb suddenly appeared from his nostril. There is no delay in Krishna giving solution if really from the heart we take shelter of him. Draupadi said, why you came so late? Krishna said, no, immediately I came. You did not take my shelter. When you took my shelter, then immediately I came. Then she said, yes, it is true. There is no delay from his side. Blessing is always there, but we have to want it. One time Gurudev told to one devotee. Blessing is always there, but you have to want it. Then you can get it. Means when we give up other ideas and we take shelter, then we can get. So immediately, he was still thinking, immediately solution appeared. Astonishingly, as Brahma looked on, the tiny boar expanded in the sky and within moments had assumed a form as large as a great elephant. Brahma, great Brahmanas such as Marichi, the four Kumaras, as well as Swayambhuva Manu, saw the transcendental Varaha form and began to discuss this wonderful event. Lord Brahma thought that this must be some resident of the transcendental world traveling in disguise in the form of a boar. Oh, what a great surprise! How wonderful it is! Oh, what a great surprise! How wonderful it is that this expanding Varaha form has come forth from my nostril. Is Sri Hari, the Lord of Sacrifice, concealing his original form and trying to agitate me? In this way, while Brahma was deliberating with his associates, Sri Hari rolled tumultuously like the great mountain Giriraj. The omnipresent Sri Hari enlivened Brahmaji and the other highly elevated Brahmanas by again roaring with his uncommon voice. The sound of his roar was so sweet that it would destroy all the miseries of the hearer. Our Gurudev told, sometimes we hear some people saying, oh, we have nothing to do with Varaha. We are worshippers of Krishna. That is highest form. We have nothing to do with Varaha. But it is not like that. We think, oh, pig, something ugly and like this. No. The transcendental boar form of Bhagavan is so beautiful. Gurudev said, if you get a glimpse of him, suddenly if he appears, you will be so much attracted, you will forget about Krishna. You only heard about Krishna, but had no direct experience of him. But you had no direct experience with Varaha. If you get it, you will be so much attracted that you will forget Krishna. So beautiful. And you will lose all desires of this world immediately. No attachment, no attraction can remain. So much beautiful. Supreme Lord in the form of hog or pig or this. So beautiful, that is transcendental form. And that transcendental form is eternally existing. There is special dham for him. According to that form, this worldly pig is made. Not that from pig we are imagining that form, no, just the opposite. It is not mythology. So beautiful. And here, even his roar is so sweet that it will destroy all miseries of the hearer. Supreme Lord removes all miseries. Lord Brahma, Swayambhuva Manu, and the other sages who reside in Jana Loka, Tapoloka, Satyaloka chanted auspicious mantras from the Vedas as offerings to Varahadev. Upon hearing the prayers of Brahmaji and the other sages, Lord Varaha prepared to enter into the waters of annihilation for the benefit of the demigods. Lord Varaha rose into the sky while slashing his tail. The Lord quivered the hair on his shoulders and scattered the clouds in the sky with his hoofs. With raised hairs, white tusks, and luminous effulgence, the Lord's form was brilliantly beautiful. This is a unique and wonderful pastime of Sri Hari. Just the remembrance of it causes shivering in the body, ecstatical symptoms, if one gets that revelation. Despite being omnipotent and omniscient, he searched for the earth planet in the way that an animal would, using the sense of smell. This is his lila pastime. Although his external appearance was fearful, he pleased the sages engaged in offering prayers by lovingly glancing over them and entering into the water. He dived into the water with his thunderbolt-like mountainous body. Now, his dive into the water with his thunderbolt-like mountainous body divided the ocean. The ocean prayed to the Lord out of fear, "Please protect me, O Supreme Lord." Our Gurudev in such cases always says, these Westerners, when they will hear something like this, they will say, "Oh, mythology, fictitious. How ocean can speak? It is water." But Vedic realization is behind everything there is a conscious being. Those who have a realization, who have the eyes, they can see. It is not mythology, it is real. No matter can exist without consciousness in the background. And consciousness means person. The Lord of all sacrifices separated the water with his hooves and saw the earth lying at the bottom of Rasatala in the same way as when he had carried her in his stomach during the time of annihilation. Appearing very splendid, Lord Varaha lifted the earth by carrying her on his tusks. At that time, a very powerful demon named Hiranyaksha challenged the Lord with a mace. Lord Varaha expressed great anger upon seeing the demon. Thereafter, Lord Varaha killed Hiranyaksha just as a lion kills an elephant, and the cheeks and face of the Lord became red with the blood of the demon. Then here it is in footnote, seeing Varaha Dev within the water, the demon Hiranyaksha misunderstood the Lord to be an ordinary boar. Considering him to possess meager strength, he spoke many deriding words. The Lord, however, returned the taunts with equal vigor. Lord Varaha dodged the violent mace blows of the angry demon Hiranyaksha, and thus a violent mace fight began between the two. Lord Brahma prayed to the Supreme Lord to please kill Hiranyaksha in the Loka Samhara Karini Sandhya in the auspicious period known as Abhijit. That is during the evening in conjunction with the Abhijit start, the time that would be the most favorable for a destruction of demon. Because in astrology you have these different transits and periods and all this. So in some periods demigods are more powerful In some, demons are more powerful. So also when that Indra saw Bali Maharaj, he could not stand in front of him. Then he asked Brihaspati, how is it? Then he said, because those Brahmins, they are behind him, and this is not a good time for you. If you will go to fight now, you will lose. So they had to go. Also, when demons were defeated, the demigods were defeated, then they prayed to Supreme Lord. Then he said, because this is not good time now for you. The demons are very powerful. So now you should make friendship with enemies. You should make alliance. Now it is not good to fight now. You have to make alliance, that truce, agreement. Then you can be benefited. Not good time. So it is always in this world also. Sometimes evil forces, they have more power. Sometimes good forces, all the time this is according to position. Also, when Hitler in Second World War, he was victorious everywhere. But then one day, his astrologer told him, because Hitler was using also this Vedic knowledge and everything, his astrologer told him, because Hitler was thinking, I should first attack England and then Russia, or first Russia, east side or west, where I should first go, he was thinking. Then astrologer told him, now it is not good time to go attack in the east side. It is not good. You will lose. You go west. But Hitler did not hear him. He said, no, what is the problem? I will quickly finish that job. Then England is anyhow not very powerful. That can remain. I will quickly finish that. Then I will go. He did not listen to him, and this was his mistake. He lost with Russians because he did not hear that. Of course, it is by karma and everything, but they can know this, when it is auspicious time for what and what will work, what will not. So here also, Brahma told, because it is Lila, now it is good time to kill a demon, because now they are weak. After that, during the demoniac hours, the powers of the demon would increase manifold. Hiranyaksha displayed his prowess by using the mace and trident, and finally by casting illusions and striking hard with his fists. But the Lord killed the demon by a severe kick. This pastime has been described in the third canto, chapters 18 and 19 of Srimad Bhagavan. We were hearing the long description of heavy fighting between them. That is, of course, pastime of Krishna. He wants to fight. And for this reason, even his devotee had to come. Jai and Vijay, they came Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu to fight with him. So, thereafter, with folded hands, the sages headed by Brahma offered prayers to the Lord. The Lord, being satisfied with the prayers of the great sages, placed the earth upon the turbulent water with his hoofs and then disappeared from their vision. There is a very important point to understand here. Lagu Bhagavatamrita, that is by Rupa Goswami, says, Lord Varaha appears twice in one day of Lord Brahma. But in these Brahmas, in other universe, another Brahma is that life. In our Brahmas, one day, twice Varaha appears. That is why before I was telling, there are innumerable universes, innumerable Brahmas there in their lives. During the Swayambhuva Manvantar, he appeared from Brahma's nostril and rescued the earth. And during the 6th Manvantar, Chakshusha Manvantar, he appeared to rescue the earth and kill Hiranyaksha. That is previous. Now we are in 7th Manvantar. So previous Manvantar, Varaha appeared. According to Lagu Bhagavatamrita, in the lineage of Uttanpat, the son of Pracheta was Daksha. The daughter of Daksha was Diti, and the son of Diti was Hiranyaksha. At the time of the appearance of the original Adi Varaha Dev at the beginning of the Kalpa, Manu did not have any sons or daughters. How then could Hiranyaksha have taken birth during the Swayambhuva Manvantar? Therefore, it is seen that in the Bhagavatam, Maitreya Rishi described the pastimes of Lord Varaha in both the Swayambhuva Manvantar and Chakshusha Manvantar at the same time. Swayambhuva Manu and Shatarupa gave birth to 2 sons, Priyavrata and Uttanpat, and 3 daughters, Akuti, Devahuti, and Prasuti. We were hearing this in Bhagavatam. Diti and Aditi, they have same husband, Kashyap Rishi. From Aditi, demigods are coming. From Diti, demons are coming. And first demons were these, Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu, twins, because I don't know if we already, no, that is in 7th canto, or we already read, I forgot. Diti, wanted to have sex with Kashyap at wrong time. She was so lusty, and that time it was Sandhya time. That time this is forbidden. You cannot sleep, eat, or sex during that time. It is not, it will be inauspicious. So that is why we have to do that 3 Sandhya, all these things, and not sleep during sunrise, all these things. So, but she was so lusty, and she told no now. But Kashyap Rishi warned her that children will not be good. She said, no, I cannot remain now. Then the demon came. That is why it is also one science in Shastra, when to conceive and all these things, according to timing. For that also astrological calculation is necessary. It is part of Vedic science. It is not fictitious, it is science, but one must be expert, then it will work. So they came. Dvitiyam tu bhavayasya rasatalagatam mahim udarishan upadata yagesha shokaram vapu, from Bhagavatam. For the welfare of the world and due to the desire to rescue the earth, which had fallen to Rasatala, the supreme enjoyer of all sacrifices accepted his second manifestation as a boar. In this counting, he is second. Depends what kind of counting, but anyway, they are unlimited. Yatro dyatah kshiti talo dharanaya bibrat kraudim tanum sakala yagyamayam anantah antar maharnava upagatam adi daityam tam damstra yadrim iva vajra dharo dadara. Bhagavatam. The unlimitedly powerful Lord assumed the form of a boar for the rescue of the earth and pierced the first demon, Hiranyaksha, with his tusk. Daityas are demons. Prahlad Maharaj also is from that family, but he is a devotee. So only family connection does not decide. Vritasur also demon, but is a great devotee. Bali Maharaj also demon, but became great devotee. Jala Krira Suruchiram Varahim Rupamasti Taha Adrishyam Manasapyanyer Vangmayam Brahma Sangitam Pritivyudaranarthaya Pravishya Charasatalam Damstraya Bhujaharena Mat Madharo Dhara Dhara Drishtva Damstra Gravinyastam Prithvim Pratita Paurusham Astavan Jana Lokasta Siddha Brahmarsha from Matsya Purana. There are 18 Puranas and there are Upa Puranas also, Sub Puranas. The Supreme Personality of Godhead who is imperceptible to the mind. That is why we cannot find solution. What is the root cause of Prarabdha karma? We cannot know. It is our aversion to Krishna. So how we will come to the solution? It is beyond our mind, beyond our intelligence. By surrender only we can get our solution. So the Supreme Personality of Godhead who is imperceptible to the mind, beyond our this imagination, who plays beautifully in the water, and who is the sound God, Shabda Brahma, designated as Absolute Brahman, appeared as Varaha to save the life-giving earth. He entered into the depths of the ocean and rescued the earth with his tasks. Seeing the earth resting on the tasks of the Lord, the sages of Janaloka offered prayers to the most celebrated Sri Hari. Here it is said that Lord Narayan, the cause of creation and destruction, appeared as Varaha. Vasati dashana shikare dharanita balagna shashini kalanka kaleva nimagna keshavadrita shukara rupa jai jagadisha hare. Shri Jayadevas Dashavatar Stotram, 3rd verse. O Keshava, O Supreme Lord, you have assumed the form of a boar. O Lord, the planet Earth rested on your tusk and it appeared like the moon engraved with spots. Brahma offered prayers to the Supreme Lord, Shri Krishna, when he manifested in the womb of Devaki while she was in the prison of Kamsa. The following is the last verse of those prayers. Matsyashva Kachapa Nrishinga Varaha Hamsa Rajanya Vipra Vibudeshu Kritavatara Tvam Pasinastri Bhuvanam Cha Yatha Dunesha Baram Bhuvohara Yadutama Vandanam Te. O Supreme Controller, your Lordship previously accepted avatars as Matsya, that is fish, Ashwagriva, that is horse, Kurma, tortoise, Nrishingadev, half man, half lion, Varaha, boar, Hangsa, swan, Lord Ramachandra, the son of Dasharatha, Parashuram, Vamanadev, and other forms to protect us and the 3 worlds, that is heaven, earth, and underworlds. O Krishna, best of the Yadus, we respectfully offer our obeisances unto you. Now, by your mercy, please protect us again by diminishing the burden of sins in this world. Bol Shri Varaha Bhagavan ki jai. Jai Shri Brahma Dev ki jai. This is, Gurudev also told, gopis, when Krishna took the form of Narayan, they were not interested in him because already they tasted Krishna. But we did not taste Krishna directly, no revelation. That is why if Narayan appears or Varaha appears, then we will be so much attracted, we will forget about Krishna. But they cannot, because so we should not have any false pride or false misunderstanding about different avatars. We should respect all, and then according to our internal taste, we will be attracted to particular, but all can rescue us from the attachment of this world and can give us devotion to their lotus feet. Also in this Kali Yuga, Kali Kale Nam Rupe Krishna Avatar. Nam Hoite Hoi Sarva Jagata Nistar. In this Kali Yuga, Krishna appeared, took avatar in the form of his name. Kali Kale Nam Rupe Krishna Avatar. Nam Hoite Hoi Sarva Jagata Nishtar. It is in Chaitanya Charitamrita. By this name, whole world will be rescued. That is why also one Gurudev's god brother, he used to give that example. Our Gurudev used to tell, if one bucket falls down in a well in India, bucket, then how you will pull it out? Then you have to take many hooks, not one hook, but many hooks. You have to throw down on rope and many hooks, then you have to rotate and pull, and one hook will catch. Then you can pull out. Like that, Supreme Lord appears in many avatars, and also Namna Makari Bahuda. Many forms, names, many. So you catch any one of them, you catch. One whom you like, you catch. Then you can be rescued. So any avatar, any name you catch, then you can be rescued. With Nishta, you catch, then you will be rescued. Then according to rasa, also you will go to your seva. That so in this Kali Yuga, we are very fortunate. This is blessed Kali Yuga in 7th Manvantar, 28th Kali Yuga. We are very fortunate that Gaur and Nityananda Prabhu appeared. Tomorrow we will observe appearance day of Nityananda Prabhu, his other self of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, even playing the pastime of being more merciful than Mahaprabhu. He distributed Krishna Prem everywhere. He went from door to door and to most fallen everyone. He wanted to rescue because he's Baladev. He's catching all jivas out of affection. You don't go that direction. You serve our eternal master, you serve. Then Baladev or Nityananda will put you in your particular rasa. But first you have to be attracted from this world to devotion to Krishna. So tomorrow we will observe Nityananda Trayodashi, the appearance day of Nityananda Prabhu. He is Bhagavan himself. So also he will also appear in purified heart. That is why today on this Adivas Titi, one day prior to appearance, Adivas Titi, we have to pray for his grace and we have to purify our heart by devotional service, especially by chanting his holy name. Then in purified heart he will appear, not in dirty heart. If we have dirty heart but we pray, we submit, then he will appear and remove all dirt. But we have to pray and try to purify, to chant his name for his satisfaction. Then he will appear and he is all merciful. He can remove all obstacles of bhajan and can give us all other desires. He can remove. Nityananda Prabhu, Kanaka, Kamini, Pratishta, everything he can remove if you take shelter. And will give you desire to serve Krishna. So we have to today pray for his causeless mercy on Adivas, and tomorrow we will hear about his glories and about his appearance in this world.